Good afternoon. Well, it's a rainy day, so why not have a chat on the internet? Nobody listens to the things that I do any longer, but I can't seem to stop. And what does it matter ultimately? I've always liked the no true Scotsman logical fallacy. I'm sure that some people will know that, or maybe everybody knows it, what it is, but I'll describe it to save you from Googling it if you don't know it. And it's when some heinous crime is committed in one of the Scottish cities, Edinburgh, I think it was, and there is, I suppose it's quite topical really, because there's a local preference and understanding that it would probably have been almost certainly committed by an immigrant to that fair city, and that no Scotsman would do such a thing. And I suppose it involved some horrible act of perversity, which I don't like to even mention, but one can imagine. And then when it is revealed that the police or the law enforcement people had fingered the perpetrator, and it turned out that the gentleman was indeed a Scottish man, then the philosophers said, well, no true Scotsman would do such a thing. And so that became the logical fallacy of the no true Scotsman. And it's so applicable to Christians today, because that's a very broad definition. And I've noticed that people are using it in online discussions where they talk about true Christians. Or you can also describe them as Bible-believing Christians. I do that sometimes. Or you could even gild the lily and call them true Bible-believing Christians. But it's all just fluff and nonsense, really, because either you believe the Bible or you don't. It's a binary matter. You either believe it or you don't believe it. It's as simple as that. And, if you say that Jesus should be written Yeshua, then you don't believe it. You're correcting it. You have to believe the whole Bible. You can't pick and choose which bits you do believe. It's the whole thing. And the definition Christian, I don't really like it very much. The Bible says it was used at Antioch for the first time. What are we? Well, we believe the Bible. We're Bible believers, you could call us, I suppose. So we know what the Bible is, and we believe what it says as far as we are able to understand it. It's our standard of truth. And it reveals many deceptions now, because we can see that the enemy always controls or attempts to control every narrative. And now this is occurring with this young fellow who's apparently been shot. And this narrative has fallen into the hands of the weavers of fantasies and tales and stories. Or it was conceived by their hands, I don't know. But we go forward now into this new realm where we have to mention true Christians. But that is a logical fallacy, and our Christianity can't really be quantified. You either believe the Bible or you don't believe it. It's as simple as that. And if you believe it, you believe everything in the Bible. That's not the case in the church. I mean, classically in this country, in the church, they start believing in the Bible in a lukewarm manner from Matthew, but they don't really consider the Old Testament because of all the people that are killed and the genocides that are described. So they separate God into the New Testament, Jesus Christ, and the Old Testament, fearsome, wrathful God, completely missing the fact that Jesus Christ is so central a figure throughout the Bible from Genesis 1, due to, I suppose, I don't know, inadequate teaching or inadequate reading, maybe. I'm not sure that we need teachers sometimes. If we could just empty the mind and read, then many things would become clear. But we read with the mind already set in a given direction. And that's what they're always trying to do when they get a hold of the narrative. They deliver it to you. But Bible believers can't be taken in by that, because we rest on the Word, and the Word exposes all liars. Jesus Christ is the gate of the sheepfold, and we know his voice, and we follow his voice. This is the only direction. So that's the no true Scotsman argument. I've always liked it. It's such a nice name, isn't it? And it is used quite a lot, actually. You begin to see it after a while. And it's interesting the way that people use it unconsciously, I think, to muddy the waters a little bit or make everything fit. Philosophy is a complicated business. I mean, I'm hardly qualified to speak of it, but I've got some inklings of it, and I think it does help to understand the primacy of our Bible. Such an important matter. God bless everybody this afternoon.